Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. And in this video, we'll be analyzing Bank Nifty and Nifty, and obviously a lot of stocks which we have in list, which are at good levels for breakout. And do not miss them out if you're especially into stocks trading, right? So let's just straight away get into the analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty. And obviously, we are getting wild moves, so try to reduce your quantities. What I feel this month has been terrible for me, at least on the hedging side, which I'm obviously quite new to. But yes, there's a lot of stock specific action, so do make sure that you're watching this video till the end, right? So let's get started with the Nifty's analysis. We have got the 30 minutes time frame in Nifty, and this is the pattern which I'm seeing. So if we are going long, like I believe that we could go long only after this level, which is somewhere around 17,600 levels over here, and our first target could be the last swing up till somewhere around 17,800, right? So try to trail it as much as possible, like 100 points and 200 points. Then, if your stop loss hits, get out of it. And make sure if you're taking a trade in Nifty, the Bank Nifty should also give a breakout. I would be giving you the patterns for Bank Nifty as well, right? So this is the long side trade for Nifty, and further on, we can trail it to the previous swings as much as possible if you are trying to hold it for a very long time. Obviously, it is going to take a lot of time if you want to achieve 18,200. Otherwise, we don't know, it might go and fall down, right? So for the short side trade, I would feel that we could short below this trend line, and we can get a good target at the first up till somewhere around this gap, which we would try to fill a 1% return up till 17,200 levels to 250, and then we can further drill it down up till this level, which is 16,900, right? So this is all about Nifty. So these are the levels for your short and your long trades. Now coming back to Bank Nifty, as I told you that we need Nifty and Bank Nifty to move together to give a big targets. So just remember that if Bank Nifty is also giving a breakout, you go long in Nifty. If Nifty is giving a breakout first, then you go long in Bank Nifty, not Nifty, right? So wait for a confirmation. So let's get back to Bank Nifty's trade. Bank Nifty is also very simple. As I told you, if Nifty gives a breakout above this, Bank Nifty should also give a breakout above this. Then we can get a good target up till the last previous swing, which is around 37,800 level, which we can try to achieve, right? Then after that, we might get another level of this much, which is 38,500. So every 500 points you can try to take it. Now coming back to the short side, again, if Bank Nifty is breaking down, and Nifty should also break down this level, and both of them should fall together so that we can get a big target. The first one would be somewhere around 300 points, and the next straight away target would be around 729 points, which is basically up till 36,000 levels, right? So that is all about Nifty and Bank Nifty. Let's just have an overall look about what is SGX doing, so that we can get a good confirmation and also a bit of confidence in our trading that yes, SGX is also following the same pattern. So yep, the short trade is again the same thing. Nifty is also finding this kind of a support. So let SGX also give a confirmation, and also on the long side, there are too many resistance. So I would feel that, let's just go small quantity this month. Because anyway, it has been too much of a trouble for me, and if it is for you as well, I would suggest you to go small quantity if still you want to trade in FNO, right? So yeah, that is all about it. Now the main focus is all about the stocks, right? The stocks are very much good in action, I believe, and there are a lot of stock specific trades which you can have it, right? So the first stock is HDFC AMC, right? So you can see there's a beautiful support in HDFC AMC in here, and there was a small channel pattern, right? A triangular pattern, a descending triangular pattern. So it has finally given a breakout, and it is trying to consolidate. So if you're trying to average it out, I would suggest you, like, whatever the quantity you're putting in, add 50% quantity in here, then you can add somewhere in here. So if your mean is somewhere at this place, your stop loss should not be more than 5%, and you can trade your target 6%, then around 14-15% as per the market mood. Make sure that whatever stocks which I'm about to tell you are incompatible running together with the markets. If the market is in the negative sentiment, then it is better for you to book out your stocks profit. Otherwise, try to hold them as much as possible, right? Now coming out to the next stock, which is Trent. Trent again is giving a beautiful breakout, the descending descending trend line pattern, which you can see, and this support line, and this is a mini pattern inside the bigger pattern in here, right? So yep, you can see there's a good breakout, and your stop loss in Trend should not be more than 5%. First target it would be 5%, 1:1, and then the next target 15%, right? Try to trail it as much as possible again. Coming to the next stock in the list, we have got NMDC. NMDC is a beautiful breakout is what I feel. This is on a good note. It is trying to close and previously tried to consolidate. One more thing, guys, I just wanted to remind you that all of these stocks are in the 4 hours time frame, because I do not tend to hold the stock for more than a week or two, right? So my target, my stop losses are around 3 to 4%. My target is 1:2 or 1:1, and I can trail on further on according to the market's mood, right? So this is about NMDC. Your stop loss should not be more than the previous swing, which is somewhere around 4%. First target would be somewhere around 8% to 7%, and further on you can try to trail it according to the market mood. On the next stock, we have Federal Bank. This is a good breakout and a pretty good strong close is what I believe in the 4 hours time frame. So yeah, you can follow this pattern. Your stop loss should not be below this trend line, 3 to 4%, and your target would be at first. This would not be a much of good risk to reward is what I feel. 2% target, then 5% target. Maybe you can try to take 5% according to your quantity. Make sure you're managing your positions well, and also you're accepting your stop losses if it hits. So yep, coming on to the next stock, we have Godrej Consumers. I believe this is already a breakout, but yeah, just in case, you can just look at this zone in here. It is trying to take some kind of rejection. So what we can do is either go above this close and we can try to buy it, keep a stop loss below this previous candle of 2%, and our targets will be somewhere around 3%, then trail it to 6%. Otherwise, if it comes down and retraces, then you can add up in here, and your stop loss should be not below this big green candle of 2 to 3%. First target again 2%. After this retracement, if the bullish momentum continues, I definitely believe this would break out, and 5% target, and you can trail it further on, right? That is all about Godrej Consumer Products. Coming into the Britannia, this is a great stock, guys. I believe that you can see there's a good support since a long time, and now this was a triangular pattern, descending triangular pattern, and finally it gave a breakout and it is trying to consolidate. So the risk to reward is very well matching in here, barely somewhere around 1 to 2% risk, and at first you got a 2% target, then you've got a 3 to 4% target, then you can trade it as much as possible to 5, then 8, and so on, right? According to the market mood again, which I'm trying to remind you again and again, because if the market mood is not good, then definitely the stocks will not run in your favor much, right? So yeah, let's get into the another stock. We have got Amara Raja Batteries. This is also a beautiful channel pattern. It has tried to give a breakout and it is trying to sustain above this price. So let's just get in here. Our stop loss is not more than 3% in Amara Raja Batteries, and our targets would be somewhere around 6%, 1:2, which is, and then 9%, 1:3. According to the market mood, you can trade it, right? So the next stock, we've got REC Limited. This is a good engulfing pattern, which you can see it broke out, gave a retracement, and then it is giving an engulfing. So yep, your stop loss in here should not be more than 3 to 4%. Targets at 3 to 4%. Again, 1:1, then 7, then you can carry forward till 12, according to the market mood again. So that is all about REC Limited. And one more stock which we have is Godrej Properties. Again, a beautiful breakout, a good descending triangular pattern. Stop loss not below 4%, target around 7%, then further on trail it. That is all about Godrej Properties. And yep, that is all about stocks, guys. I hope you understood where you can keep your stop losses and trade accordingly. I would finally just step into stocks again, because I feel that markets are kind of struggling in both the levels. Basically, I'm finding the markets are being squeezed between particular certain levels, and it is being very volatile, right? So that is all about stocks and Nifty and Bank Nifty's analysis. I hope you understood, and until next time, take care, guys. Stay safe and trade well. Bye bye.